Aloha, Rich Halverson here. This is ICS321, and I've been working on the an example of the final project that I'd like you to come up with and work on. And so I've got an example here, and so I'm going to go through that. I'm going to try to keep this short. I'm going to make a couple more videos on this to show you some other things, but for right now, I can show you what I'm thinking about. So let me share my screen. All right, so so here's the assignment. What I've done is I've just gone to the assignments page, and this is the final project here, and there's a description here of the final project. You can read through that. And then this is my entry down here. So I've been typing this in. And so let's go and see what the preview looks like for what I've typed in so far. Okay, so um, my project code is in a passworded directory named final. So you can get to it here. Now let me log into my cPanel. So I've logged into my cPanel. And if you go to my file manager, go to your file manager and go into public HTML. And then you want to create a folder called final or something close to it. And then inside there is where you're going to put all your stuffs. This is where you're going to put, and for my example, I've put, these are the APIs and these are some simple forms to exercise the APIs. And so that's what I'm doing now. And then what I did was I want to password this. I want to password it so your colleagues and so on and other people can't go and see it. So the way you word it is, I guess you can do it here. And here's where you can password it. And I've passworded mine, and I've got a user called Richard. So you'll see that in action. Okay, you'll see that in action. Let me so let me go back to here. So I've got this directory. Now, if you just go to my URL right here, let's just go to my URL. Because it's passworded, you don't see the final directory. You see some other stuff here. I've actually zipped it up here, but you don't see the final directory. You actually have to go directly to it. Final, that was the name of it. And then you have to type in and let's see if I can remember what it is. Oh, I have it here. You're welcome to go in and check it out. Let's see. The username is Richard and the password is this. So I'm going to copy that, and I know my username, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to type Richard. My password is this, and now I'm here. And these are the three forms that I've created to exercise these three APIs. I'll get to that in a moment. Let's go back here. For this project, I will create three APIs for maintaining the film database. If you go back to, let's quickly go back to, I see what the instructions are. I guess I can't. Let's go back to here. Let me see what the instructions are. And if you go to this structure of the Sakila database, I am going to be messing with the film database table mainly, but there's an actor table that's connected through this table here, film actor table, and there's a category table that's a category that's connected through the film category table, and then there's also a language. So I'm going to be dealing with this. And the film text also, that's sort of connected with this here. And you'll see how that's connected. That's connected through triggers in the film table. So anyway, so that's what I'm dealing with. Now, for your project, you can take anything, or you can do anything. You can add some tables. You can do whatever you want. You can take what I've done, and I'm going to give you my code. So you can take what I want and what I've done and enhance that if you want. Just something to show off, to find, show off that stuff that you've learned in the class and that's related to the class. And you can work in groups. You can create a group. Somebody might be really good at doing some Java client side, React stuff or whatever that interfaces to a database, and you can do all that too. And one of you makes the APIs, the other one does the client side, whatever. Anyway, so let's go back here. So I'm gonna so if you go down to my what I'm doing here, so I'm gonna create three APIs and add a film API, and that's you can see that API. This is the address of that one. Delete a film and update a film. So add a film, delete a film, and update a film. And there's these. I've created these three simple HTML forms to demonstrate the APIs, and the add film form is available here. The delete film form is available here, and the update film is available here. And I'll show you those in a moment. Probably get to them right here. The add for these are the forms and these are the APIs. And so just in summary, the tables this project will access are these: the film table. I'm gonna read that, write that, and delete that, or delete records in it. The film category table, which connects to the category table. Film actor table, which connects to the actor table, and then it's able to read the language table, and we're able to read, write, and delete from the film text table. And if you can take a look at all those. So some other little caveats here. And so in my video, my presentation video, I'm going to show adding a new film, updating a film, and I'm going to just go ahead and update the film that I added, and then deleting a film. I'll just delete the film that I added, and then I'll show you my code. So let's go back to all of these here. I can get to them from here. All right, so the first one is let's try adding a film. If we open it up in a new link, this is the form that I've created for this. We can add a title. Let's add a title. I'm going to start out with the letter A, so it's at the top. A title for a new film, whatever. And then a description. If I click on this, I think I get some of these are some that were there before from some previous. I'm just gonna new whatever. And then the release here is that's fine. Let's do. And that's fine. That's fine. Duration 6, whatever that means. Some rate, rental rate. This is how long it is. This is how much it costs to replace. Let's make it a PG. Let's say it comes with trailers and deleted scenes. Let's say it's a action film, and let's say it has these particular actors. And so we can submit the form. This is a standard form submit. I'm not going to click on this, but I'm going to do the Ajax one. They both do the same thing. And this is are you sure you want to submit this? So let's see, this goes to my API. And if I click OK, it goes to my API. My API returns this. This was the form request values. You see, these are the ones I typed in. A title for a new film. This is whatever. I typed these in. And then I also selected these two from here. I selected the category ID, and then the actors come from here. Okay, so I have to. We'll go into the API to see how these are generated, but they're basically just generated directly from the inputs. Then I show that I happen to you'll see in my API that I sort of record all of the inserts and so on that go on, and all these inserts have to do with the actors. You see, you gotta enter one for each actor. Anyway, and then it's inserted in. Okay, so now we've added a new film. That's great. Let's go and take a look at we click on PHPMyAdmin. We see that it's in the Sakila 2 database that I've created. and we can go look into film. And if we go, it's probably at the very end, we see that here is a title for a new film. There it is. Okay. Anyway, let's go back here. Let's take a look at the delete film form. And this is the delete film form. And we can select the film to delete. And oh, by the way, here's the one I just entered. So let's go ahead and delete that. I tell you what, I'm not going to delete that now. I'm going to show you the update film first. The update film form first. Okay, so we can go back here and click on this, or you'll notice at the top here we've got these update film. Okay, so this is the update film form. This is the fanciest thing. And by the way, I'm going to give you all this code. Uh, um, I'll explain the code in a different video. I just want to show you the project right now. So this is updating. You can select these. First of all, you select the film you're going to update. Let's just select the one I just did. And what this does is first it returns this JSON object, which populates the form, the left side of the form here. So this is how it was. You remember this is what we filled out. And then these are if we want to do optimistic concurrency, we need to remember what all these values are. So I've got for each of these values that was populated, I've stored it in a hidden. These would actually be hidden input fields, but I've made them visible, but made it so you couldn't mess with them. So those are stored there. So when we hit the submit button to update the film, it'll first check to make sure that no one else has come in and updated the record, in the meantime. As long as that passes, then it goes ahead and executes our update. But anyway, so we can change it. Let's change some stuff. Let's change this to, I think this should be capitalized. Title for a new film. Let's say it was actually done in 2022, whatever. It's 8/5. Oh, okay, now we want to indicate which ones we actually want to update from this. So we're updating that. We're updating this. Let's make this back to English. It's really where it should be. I think we updated this. I'm not going to mess with any of these others. Let's say we're going to add commentary. So let's say we're going to update that. You can actually categorize these into more than one different categories, although every film is only categorized once. But anyway, you can change it if you want to. And so now I'm going to add 2 for whatever reason. And I'm going to add a couple more actor people, and I'm going to delete some. Okay, so I got to make sure to I messed with this one, so I'm going to mess with that, and I'm going to mess with that. So all right, now we can submit, and I'm going to do Ajax submit it. This is the request, and response is it looks like update was successful. So now if we go back to let's click on the index and go back to there again, update film, and select it. Oh, now it's capitalized, and we see that our changes are there. See, there's 2 categories now, and these look different. Anyway, so in another video, I'll show you the code and so on for this, but I wanted to give you an idea of what I was after, and this is pretty complicated. I wanted to do this, and I'll post my code at the bottom of this assignment to give you a head start. And so you can copy a lot of this code and mess with it and come up with something different. show me some fancy stuff, and that'll be encouraging. And it's okay if you don't do everything that you say you're going to do, but if you just uh, point out where you couldn't finish. And part of this exercise is to learn about biting off more than you can chew, or biting off a sizable amount, and um, how you fit there, and also working with others. So anyway, uh, I'm gonna end this here, and I'll have more soon. But anyway, I hope this gets you started. Thanks for watching.